A story has no beginning and no end. Arbitrarily, one chooses that moment from which to look forward and from which to look back. That is the first line of the novel The End of the Affair by Graham Greene. In the same way, I suspect that at some point we will begin to look back on this epic in our history. Maybe that'll be when they let us back into schools, maybe that'll be when they find a cure. But if I may, I would say that for me, we began to look forward 2 weeks ago when, for the first time in our history, not in history, but in our history, classes were canceled, but schools were not. So strap yourselves in, because for the next few weeks, we will be navigating our way through the trenches of online schooling. And by trenches, I mean the YouTube comments, the Google Meets, and the inevitable muting of students who cannot keep their inappropriate comments to themselves, just like in regular school. I'm Mr. Wong, and class is in session. To begin, you're going to need access to 3 different websites over the course of the next few weeks. Obviously, the first one is your Google Classroom account. The second one is commonlit.org, and third is quill.org. Now, one of the most common things that students have said to me this week is, Mr. Wong, I don't know how to log into CommonLit because it won't let me, or my username and password are wrong. Now, the thing to remember about CommonLit is that you are still using your FNPSD email and password, but you have to log in under Google. And even though it's not an @gmail.com, your FNPSD account is linked to Google. So when you go to the website and you click login, it'll give you a page that looks something like this. You gotta go to the top, click login with Google. That's how you get in. Same thing with Quill, right? You go to the Quill login page, it gives you this, and you go to the top, you click login under Google, and that will allow you to access the assignments that I've assigned to you through Google Classroom. Now, you will notice that when you access the article and you're doing the activity, that it'll give you several options, right? And one of them is to change your font size. Another one is to have it read the text aloud to you. While you are going through it, there are guiding questions, and you will, of course, note that the guiding questions correspond to certain points in the reading that'll ask you to stop and answer some guiding questions, and just to make sure that you understand what's going on as you read. When you get to the end, on the side, there are some assessment questions. After you complete those, there's a section with a short discussion question that you can write about and write your ideas in, and I'll get a chance to read that over the course of the week. And so there you have it, some of the tools and websites you will need to access online that will allow you to complete the learning activities that are assigned to you in Mr. Wong's Language Arts class. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask either in the comment section of this YouTube video or in the comment section of Google Classroom. I will try to respond as soon as I can. I hope you are all doing well. Let me know if you need anything, and until next time.